Mm. Hey, Jeanette. How's it going? Hey, Debbie. Um, Good morning. We're just here hanging out. Um, oh, okay. My friend is actually not able to show up, but that's okay. We're here anyway. We're just hanging out. I'm hanging out. It's a couple, couple. It's a Saturday. It's Saturday morning. So I'm trying to do a weekend live surprise. I don't know if it'll be Saturday or if it will be on a. Debbie, what are you doing up anyway? It's awfully early. It's like, isn't it like 5 a.m. where you're at, Debbie? You're a vampire. You don't sleep. Good morning, you're in. Um, Jeanette, I'm just, it's going to just had some pains in my side by Emirates. That's not good, Jeanette. Debbie, you don't sleep, woman. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I was planning on coming live yesterday, this morning. Hey, Bri, but I didn't want to tell everybody because I wasn't sure what time. And I knew I wasn't, so I was like, I'll just see what time I wake up and what happens today. And oh, sure, there's things I should be doing. Am I doing them? No, I'm gonna hang out with my friends. Um, I do weird hours. I believe that, Debbie. Good Lord, it is like, hey, good morning and happy birthday, Craig. I'm so happy. It's your birthday. So what I didn't tell you before, Craig, was I am so happy. I know you're like, okay, it's just a day, it's just a birthday, whatever. I was born. But is for me it's a big deal. I think it's awesome that you're 50. Um and you said that yesterday, so I don't feel bad for outing you. I want to make 50, so I am all for you anybody making super milestone birthdays. So for me it's cool. Um the rest we don't count. Um yeah, Dee Dee's live yesterday. It was fun, right? So everybody, Craig is a real person. He's not just an Instagram photo. Um and today's his birthday. So hey, we're just hanging out. We're having a good day. Hey, AKB Bags. Hey, Andrea. So I mean, might as well. If no one's gonna make a big fuss about your birthday, I will. Hey, I'm a twin. I've had to share my birthday my entire life, at birth and every year since then. So yes, Debbie, he is real. Oh, hey, Jeanette. Well, I'm 44, so you're 10 years older than me. That's awesome. I think 50. My mother, when she turned 50, she was like, I'm 50. I never thought I'd be 50. Of course, she's like in her 60s now, but she's like, it was a big deal. Most of my Asian family didn't actually make it to age 50. So, and some of my very good friends didn't make it to this age. So I think it's like a privilege. Growing older is not easy. We're all going to tell you that. Growing older is not easy. It is hard, but this really beats the alternative, guys. So, good morning, Dee. Yeah, this is me not tired at night. This is me waking up fresh and happy, and I have tea. Brian, hey, Brian. Brian is so sweet. He is sending me a gift. He is awfully sweet. Now, don't don't go out and rush and mail it, Brian. Do it whenever you have the time. Um, um, so yeah, this is so cool. Aaron, 60. Yeah, well, I'm a youngin at 44 then. 60, your mother's age. Yeah, my mom was born in actually 55, but in Thailand, you are actually at birth 1 year old. They consider you to be a year of one. And my mother's time generation, her birth wasn't exactly registered. So even though this is what's so crazy, my mom, which is the youngest girl of 17 children, there's two more sons after her. She was her father worked in a hospital. They lived on government hospital property, um, and they lived in a really nice home, like, and they had a big family. They were in a they live next to the hospital, but they all had home births because that's what you did, in the 50s. So you didn't go to the hospital unless you were like dying. Having a baby was not, that was normal. Um, my mother still tells everybody she's 55 and I'm 50. Oh, my mom doesn't share her age anymore. No, 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 she does not share. Yes, yes. See, on my birthday, I honestly, I call my mother and I remind her how old I am because I know it bothers her. I know it's evil, but it makes me giggle because she's like, Mom, you believe I'm 44? She's like, No, no, I don't believe it. Because it's like that means I'm 24 years older than you. I'm like, yeah, yeah. Mine is 29 forever. Well, thing is, I don't remember. See, here's the thing, I don't remember 29. I'm lucky to remember today. So, like, I don't remember having this, like I remember living through my life, but I don't want to relive my life. Does that make sense? It's like, I'm just happy to get through it. Like, when you have people okay, I did too, she sat there arguing me, saying I'm 41. I love that, Craig. I love so my I don't if like people tell you if you could know the future in 5 years, would you wanna know? Well, I always counter that with like, think back 5 years prior to this today. Would you wanna know? And I'm like, hell no. I don't wanna know the 5 years I lived through. Don't tell me. Let me find out in ignorance and bliss. I can live through anything once. I'm good at any age, right? Hey, I'm alive, I'm kicking, I'm good. My husband is sleeping in bed. We both went to bed like super like as soon as the lie was over, essentially I cleaned up around me, reorganized some bags, um, went to the bedroom to lay down and I'm texting Craig and I'm just talking away. And next thing I know, James comes to bed. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm tired. I'm like, okay. Normally he goes to bed really late on the weekends or on a Friday night. So, but like yesterday, okay, so last week when I didn't tell y'all, hell yes, I want to know. You want to see? This is the dragon in you because Burke and Boyce, you're the dragon. You're the sheep. I'm good with just going while the sun is shining, just making hay and eating that grass and working, right? Craig, he's a planner. He plans and detail oriented. Okay, so somebody asked me to do a video on how I shop online. And I'll do a whole actual video on it, but honestly, having a second pair of eyes, like when I send a listing to Craig, he will see things I didn't see. Like he'll see things like Jackie, did you see this, this, and this? I'm like, what, huh? I just get distracted by the shiny, pretty thing, right? And he's like, "No, no, 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 no. Did you see this? This, and this?" I'm like, no, no, I didn't see that. Let me go look." And now I've noticed stuff like, in the conversation when you ask a question but nobody answers that question, that's an answer. The non-answer is the answer. If they're purposely avoiding the actual answering you, that is the answer. What's not being said is just as loud as what is being said. So, what I'm saying is, um, when you're looking at listings online, look for what's not being pointed out. They're going to highlight the positives. They're going to highlight, look, perfect hardware, or they're going to highlight oh, look at this great graphic. And then they're going to purposely, but still include the corner. If they're not showing you actual corners, look at the corners. Ignore the pretty center of the photo and go to the left and the right look at everything because they're going to not show you they're gonna show everything in the best light. Um, oh, I detail blown up images and look for things. Yeah, yeah, he really does. And I just get so having a second person look at your listing, like, hey, what do you think? Is this a good deal, or should I buy this, or would you buy this, or and a lot of times, I just get, ooh, so pretty, I love it, it's gorgeous, I want it, and then he's like, no, 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 look at this, and this, and this, and I'm like, oh. Yeah, and then he also the other thing I do a lot is I ask questions. Like, "Y'all, I talk. I mean, I pretty much could talk for a living. I am. I will email people on eBay. There's message contact the seller, and I'll say, hey, are you the original owner of this bag? Can I have more photos of the label, or can I have photos of the handle, or can I and on Poshmark there's a way you almost every platform there's a way to contact the seller, and I do. It can't hurt. The worst they can do is ignore you. Look at the reviews, and I don't take reviews too seriously, to be honest, because people gripe about everything but the product sometimes. Sometimes it's like, the mailman left us at my door too late. I'm like, that's not the seller's issue, that's the postman's issue, you know? Um, Craig says, I never buy if they won't give me more pics. And if they don't post dimensions, I don't even bother anymore. That's smart because you know what size bag you like. And now I'm learning that because I am always been like, oh, it's nice. And then, oh, I thought that was bigger. Oh, I thought that was smaller. This is a common thread in some of my videos. So I need to look at dimensions. And so for me, I look at listings all day long. I tend to like to get things from people that are people and not businesses. But contrary to that, established marketplace businesses in eBay are actually really good. So there's a couple of them from Japan that have been around forever. And that's one of the other things is look for a store that's been established for um, at least a couple years. Don't get one that just started in 2020. And I know that's a couple years, but look for a little bit longer. I'm a little suspect of the 2020 startups, or if they've recently changed currently, because what I've noticed on eBay is if they get a bad review, they'll take their name and they'll change something and it'll look like a brand new storefront with the same established date. So it still says because they're changing their name, but they're still established themselves from XYZ. So you want to look at reviews. Do they have any? You want to look at. I personally and now Super Data will say get one that's 100% positive reviews. I don't trust those. I don't think anybody's 100%. I think if you're somewhere in the 90s somewhere, I mean, not 91, but like 99%, 96% positive, I'm good with that. Sometimes people get cranky over shipping. Like they'll say, oh, 5-star item, 4-star, or 1 star for shipping, or, whatever. People get cranky over the weirdest things. Um, Jackie, I didn't know you missed the bag you sent me. And oh no, yeah, I did. I did, Jeanette, but you loved it so much. So I just said, oh, I'll find it again. It's easier for me to find those bags here, Jeanette, than it is for you to find them in Canada. Um, I didn't do that with my woven leather bag. It was smaller than I thought, but it was a great for me. I got lucky. I've done that too. I've gotten lucky so many times. So I'm trying to be a little smarter because the budget is screaming a bit. Good morning, Melissa. Melissa, I'm so. I mean, I saw your. First of all, I'm very sorry about your loss. It is devastating to lose a beloved pet, and your surgery. And I hope you get better quickly and recover from your carpal tunnel. I never give anyone 100% reviews, anyways. Yeah, yeah. So 4 out of 5 stars. Yeah, 5 star. I mean, well, hey, Craig, thank you for giving me 5 stars on Poshmark. So Craig has purchased from my Poshmark store. I do have things on my Poshmark. The links are listed in the description box. Um, Yes, I do, Jeanette. I do enjoy the card holders. I do, and the bag. I need to actually what I'm trying to do, and I know it seems like I keep saying it, but it doesn't happen, is I'm trying to get all of my Doonies in one spot because I do have so many, and I want to actually, at least the vintage ones. I want to actually get my zips because I have when I tell you I have a problem with zips, domed, this dome and the zip and Dooney are like my jam. I keep buying them. You never Oh, let me show you the bag today. Um, ah, my bag today is this awesome Longchamp. This surprisingly fits a whole heck of a lot. Yes. Craig says, by the way, that big ass bag shipped for $7.99 priority on Posh is the best platform for selling. That bag was ginormous. It wasn't very heavy, but shippers actually charge for dimensions as well as weight. So the fact that they shipped that for $8 on Posh, I mean, they'll take a chunk out of your as a seller, but they're worth it for the shipping. You'll save it on the back end. You really will. Because you're not out the extra shipping. But anyways, it's my long chunk. This is also a Craig. Craig showed me the listing, and yes, I bought it. Not as cool as a deal as Dawn Loves Couture got. She has one too, and she got a better deal than me. But that's okay. I still found one, or I should say, Craig found one. So this is my bag today. So, and I love the bolide. I love the zip. I love the style of the bolide. I love the style of the Alma. I've had the Alma, and I don't own the Alma anymore. I think I like more of this size, to be honest. Um, oh yeah, that shipping. It's because of Poshmark. They have a deal where they have I think just by volume. I think they have some type of agreement with the US Post. They send everything priority. Hmm. Yes, and if anybody's looking for this long shot bag, Craig just said there's one listed on the Real Real for 195 in black. And this is a leather lining, leather exterior. Um and then mine was $100. But yeah, it's there's a flaw here. There's a you can't really tell, but there's a mark in the leather. I don't look for perfection. I'm not perfect. Um I'll leave perfection up to God. He can do that. You know, I'm good with being flawed. Mm. So I woke up this morning and I'm like, I need tea. And I'm like, do I even know where my tea is? Well, I know where my tea was, but I didn't want to deal with my teapot. I have a lot more loose leaf tea than I do bag tea. So I said, do I even have bag tea anywhere? Um, so the Secret Garden, Jeanette, she gave me two cold card holders. One was the Secret Garden from Kate Spade, and one was from the Shine collection from Coach, the Silver Shine one. But the Secret Garden is my all-time favorite book as a kid. So I love that. She didn't know that when she sent that to me, by the way. So she just gifted that to me. Um, so So this is just I have a funny tea story. This is just a black tea from Ceylon, and this is just from Herney and Sons, one of my favorite tea brands. Um so yesterday at work, so I only had tea leaves at the office. I didn't have this strainer. I have all these silk sachets to put tea leaves in so you don't have to deal with a pot or anything. And but I don't have them at the office. So I just threw the tea leaves in the bottom of the cup and put water on top of it. And they because they're leaves and not tea leaf dust, which is what's in tea bags, but essentially the leaf of the tea. It's not whole leaf, but it's still leaves. They swell, bloom, and they just sit on the bottom. And you can just drink your tea. And I love very strong black tea, so I never remove it anyway. Um Today is my birthday as well, so if anyone wants to send a Chanel Airways RL, I thank you. Happily accepted. Craig, open your box. I did send Craig a birthday gift. And I wrapped it and I told him he couldn't open it till today. So, and honestly, Craig, I'd have you come up here on and join my live, but I figured not warning you and telling you at 8:30 in the morning, you might want some more time than that. Um, so, so I told my husband, I said, James, can you go get some hot water and just put it in my teacup? And he goes, oh, sure. And then he goes, you just want water, right? Like, yeah, put on the tea. It's fine. I wasn't paying attention. He wasn't really, paying attention. He comes back and he is handing me a teacup with just water, and he had put milk in it, so there was just white water. And I'm like, "Hun, what did you do with my tea leaves?" And he's like, "Oh, you wanted me to put the water on top of the tea leaves." I'm like, "Yeah, huh?" Because he didn't realize I had made a cup of tea earlier that morning, and that wasn't from, like, the day before, so, it was very funny. He goes like, "Yeah, honey, you just have to." It was hilarious. I know most people don't do this, but, because people are like, "You have to strain out the tea leaves." Like, "No, you don't," you know? They'll sink to the bottom if they're actually leaves. Um, I know, Craig. That's why I wasn't gonna say, "Hey, come live with me." Yeah, most people aren't morning people. I'm actually a morning person compared to my husband. He is the night owl. I am the, it's time to get up, but then I'll take a mid-morning nap, you know? So, oh yeah, I love everything, Jeanette. Um, oh, did I miss? Hey, Monica. Hey, everybody. Yeah, I figured most people are up on a Saturday. Hopefully, you're lying in bed, lounging, having tea or coffee, getting your day started. Nothing serious here. I don't have an unboxing. I have nothing profound to talk about. I just wanted to come hang out. I told Craig, like, Craig and I normally Saturday morning text anyway. I'm like, we're both up. It's like I should just go live. So last weekend I said, next weekend I'm going to go live on Saturday because I normally don't go live on Saturday. Well, one, everybody's posting videos around right now about 9, well, my 9 a.m. in the morning. All the videos start posting from everybody's Saturday. And then at some point, Super Jacob goes on, but he could go on at noon or he could go on at 5 or he could go on at 9 o'clock at night. You never know. But I figured 8 o'clock in the morning for somebody who lives on the West Coast, this is a good plan because he's not an early morning person. He's a vampire. He's a late night person. So I figured I will just show up. So I got up, I gathered up all of the birthday accoutrements for the kiddos. Oh my gosh, I really overbought for the kiddo. Um, I hope she really likes Kuromi for a while because she has a backpack, towels, stickers, a cup, a hat, and a blanket. All from Kuromi, all the same colorway. But when you're 10, when you're a girl and you're 10, you obsess over things. It is 8:30 a.m. in the morning, Jeanette, in Texas, or Central Standard Time. So it's so funny because when I was 10 or 11, New Kids on the Block was the big thing, and everybody was in New Kids in the Block shirts and socks and backpacks and merchandise with, I mean, nothing is more obsessive than a 10, 11-year-old girl. Nothing. So I think it's kind of cool. I miss a lot of the other bands. Oh yeah, we do obsess at every age, but there is something about being an 11-year-old and having like bands and music and finding your thing you love and then buying the merchandise. It's 9:30 in Ontario. So today's weather, my every morning I ask my AI device, what is the weather today? And every morning I get disappointed. And today I knew it was going to be cooler. Yesterday it was like 80 degrees, and today it's going to be a high of only 60 something. And now, for most people, 60 something, like 64-degree high, is probably lovely. For me, I am in a sweater. Yes, sweater. Well, it's a sweatshirt. It's a light sweatshirt. It's not super heavy, guys. I'm sitting outside and I need a coat. Yes. Oh gosh, it's like, yeah, because it's cold and the weather shifted, and I'm like, my back was hurting all of yesterday, it all night long. It's like I have a couple screws in my spine, and if I knew that having metal, they told me. Now I realized the metal screws are why I'm stabilized. Okay, I needed to have the screws put in. It wasn't actually an option, but I wish they would not be there now because the cold, the atmospheric shifts, I feel it, guys. I feel it. It's like, this is not funny, guys. It was funny when it was my grandparents with arthritis, but now it's me. So anyhow, it's fun to go do these family events, and I'll try to post some photos on Instagram. Um, and I just like the fact that it's chaos. My sister's family, she thrives in chaos. She's a teacher. She's a school teacher. She teaches high schoolers. They're pretty much children. Well, they are children, but um having little kids, like she's a 4-year-old and now a 10-year-old, it's never quiet in her home. Never. Jen's like, Jackie, you should come visit me. I'm like, Sure, wanna go meet for coffee? 'Cause I'm like, I don't wanna go to your house because your kids are always running around, and I don't wanna be that person to tell the kids not to be noisy, it's their home, but for me, it's so unusual environment. My house is always quiet. We walk around with headphones on. We James has earbuds in. We don't have ambient music going. We are those people, you know? Um Same with the ball. Oh, yeah, Zena. Yeah, any metal in the body, you're gonna feel it's like, look, this this metal is encased in your body, so your body's heating it up. Why am I feeling atmospheric pressures? Do you ever stop at Roots Clothing and Leather Goods? I've never been to a Roots Clothing and Leather Goods. Dog energy is oh my god, dog okay, everybody thinks dogs because thinks of dogs as that the first 5 minutes you walk into your house and they're super excited and energetic, or if you have a Labrador or something like that, or a Retriever, one of these really happy, bouncy dogs. But truth be told, my dogs sleep 20 hours a day. My Great Dane is the laziest pet I have ever owned. Watson runs circles around the Great Dane, the little pug, and he's a legit companion dog. Like the Great Dane will have moments. Of course, he's an old man. Like he's 9 years old. He's not a young puppy, but he sleeps all the time. He's constantly sleeping. He gets grumpy if you disturb his nap time. It's hilarious. They have such warm hoodies and pants. Um, well, I don't like wearing things that are too warm because it's normally 90 and 100 degrees here. Let me tell you what I can't stand is demon cat energy first thing in the morning. Boy, Craig has a demon cat, like legit demon cat. He has the cutest little puppy dog, and her name's Chanel. And then he has the demon cat. The demon cat is a demon cat. Cats. This is like there's cat people and there's dog people and there's people who can do both, and there's some people who just tolerate each other. I am a dog person through and through. I love dogs. I will always have them as long as I can. And cats, I've had cats. I like cats, but my cats have been sedate and kind of like lazy house cats. My sister's cats, she has five. She has five. There's one I love greatly, the one she had first, and then she has her version, the demon cat. It's like hello, demon cat. Um, Watch cats. They'll just sit there, and you walk right by them. They're sitting on a counter or something, and they'll just paw something off of it, knowing. And I'll look at the cat. I'm like, "You did that on purpose." He's like, it's like hilarious. They have personalities for sure, but not all cats are the same. But that's the thing, Dee. Cats are night creatures. They like to be active at night. I slept at my sister's house, and I slept on our sofa because she has a full house, and I was sleeping on the sofa, and I'm like, "Jenny, oh my god, I couldn't sleep." She goes, "What's wrong, sofa?" I'm like, "No, no, sofa was great. Everything was great. Your cats, what are they doing running up and down the stairs all hours of the night?" She has 5 cats. All hours of the night, they're chasing each other up and down the stairs. Like, how do you sleep through that commotion? And she's like, "Oh, I don't even hear it anymore." I'm like, cats are night creatures. They like to be out. You know, um, I don't know if you noticed that cat pulled my laptop off the desk while I was I did not notice that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That cat is lucky to be alive. Oh, yep, mine screams all right. Yeah, they talk, they yowl, they run around. It's like quiet as church mice. And then all of a sudden they are the loudest things I've ever heard. It's like, what are you know, James and I have already agreed we'll never have cats again. We've had cats, and we like them. We do. We cherish all of our pets, but they're we can't keep them inside because even though they were all indoor cats, because we had dogs, we would open the doors in and out, let the dogs in and out. This is before we got a dog door. And after we had no more cats, we got an actual dog door so they can go in and out whenever they want. Um, but the cats would eventually they would run out because they wanted to go out too. I mean, how can you tell, hey, dogs, you can go out, cats, you can't. The cats are like, no, you can't make me stay here. Um, I I was just on Poshmark and the Dempsey tote I paid 120. Yeah, whoa. Well, here's the thing, D. That 225, who's buying it? Like, I know my prices are a little high, so I'm lowering them each week. Hopefully somebody will buy my bags. But yeah, here's the thing too, those Dempsey totes, some people don't know their outlet. There's people who don't shop online. And there's some people who don't have Coach outlet stores. They're not everywhere. So they'll say, "Oh, that's a pretty tote," and they'll buy it because they just see Coach. And the 225 probably was the suggested retail price. Mhm. Coach, actually, this morning, I did buy a bag. I know. I keep saying I'm not gonna buy things, and I keep doing things like, "Oh, I bought a bag." Well, it's a person I want who's on my Facebook. He actually worked for Ralph Lauren. And he's in one of my Facebook groups, and we talk Rickies every once in a while. He's not he's really, it's funny, he works for Ralph Lauren, but he's really on a Coach Facebook group, and he's really into Coach. And he had a few things thrown up on his Posh, and since we're friends, I saw it show up, and I'm like, oh, what's this? So he had a Zara bag, one of those Zara leather bags that apparently they produced. I didn't know, buffalo skin, and I bought it. I'm like, $25, I'll try. So for $36, I'm gonna get a Zara bag, theoretically made of leather. I don't know. We'll find out. I think it might have just been too small for him. Oh, okay. So, okay, Craig, that other purchase, I have to finalize the purchase within 24 hours or it just cancels. So I'm not actually going to buy it. So I put in a bid I didn't put a bid in for something. I offered, they accept the offer, and then I have 24 hours to complete the purchase. So I didn't complete the purchase because I'm like, I can't spend another $200 on a bag. Thank you, Pixie. Thank you, Pixie. Like $36 I can justify. That's lunch. $200, that's grocery money, you know? So, and actually that's my utilities. My utilities went down by $100 because my mother-in-law is not here during the day. Basically, she has the heat on a lot. But it's interesting, since she had this heart process done, she's actually, I think her body regulation temperature's gotten better. Hey, Winnie, good morning. Yes, Pixie, vacation, vacation, vacation. Um, and we're gonna do something different this year. So we're gonna drive down to the cruise docks the day of disembarkment. The last time we did this, we just went, a day before, stayed overnight. But we're like, it's 3 hours. We'll just drive. We can get there. It's fine. You know, it's not like I'm going to I am going to East Texas. It's not like I'm going to West Texas. You know, I'm so happy I caught live. What the heck a week. Oh, I know, Angela. So my work week, so James's work week, I was gonna tell you, he had to do some field work and he got sunburnt. And it wasn't like it was super sunny, but indirect sun can do just as much. And when he and my other coworker came, I'm like, Taya, oh my goodness, y'all, they're all they're all Anglo, they're all white. And Taya's blonde, white. I think she's from like Scandinavian, kind of heritage. She's very fair skinned. And she looked sun kissed. I'm like, oh, and poor James, he looked sunburnt. Um, Jeanette says, my kitten I used to have knocked me out in the apartment. I was crawling out of the Rubbermaid bin. I opened the lid and she burst out. Oh, wow. Yeah, that could do it. Um, Hey, Miss Jelly. Hola. Um, GM Melly? I missed something. Oh, good morning, Miss Jelly. Okay, when you say GM, I'm thinking LV. I know, weird. Programmed to think Louis Vuitton sizing. I guess the GM just means grand something or other. It just means larger. Feliz cumpleaños, Greg. Hope you have a wonderful day. Um, I'm one of those weird people that like my hot beverages boiling hot. Hey Melly, how have you been feeling? Um, Grand model. Okay. Yes, I knew. Large model. Okay. So then what's MM mean then? Medium model? And then petite, small. Wait a minute. Small, medium, and large? That's how they're doing their sizing? It's just small, medium, and large? God. Why don't we just call it small, medium, large? Why do we call it the GM, the PM, or the MM? Oh my goodness. I can't believe it just now dawned on me what that means. Oh, that's ridiculous. This is like Starbucks language. I would like a grande. Okay, can I just have a large coffee? Like, no. Well, a grande is a 16 ounce, or you get the Trento, which is a 20 ounce, or the tall, which is I think 12 ounce. So it's tall is small, medium, and large, but you have to say grande. It's like whatever. Um, French. Well, it's like every time, okay, like Hermes is Hermes. Okay, right? So I'm American, I'm English, I'm not French. Hermes, is Hermes, But I think I should just call it Hermes just for fun, just to get people irritated with me because they're going to be irritated with me. Or how people say taupe. I'm like, you mean taupe? Taupe, just taupe. Taupe's great. Taupe's a wonderful color. Taupe sounds weird. It's like not French, not French. When I went to the Louvre, one of the first times I went to Paris, not the first time. When we went for my honeymoon, when we were 2007, we were in Paris. So we went with my best man, and my best man and my best girl, James and I, all four of us, we're in the Louvre, and my friend Kenny, who was my bestie in college and college, and best man in my wedding, and really best friend in life. He died too young, but anyhow, he when we were at the Louvre, it was his first time at the Louvre, and he was like, nothing is in English. I'm like, no, we're in France. Everything's in French. Like, but nothing's in English. Everything should be written like in three languages. This is a museum. I'm like, yeah, but we're in a French museum. If you want English, you have to buy the English guided version, or if you're Chinese or Japanese, you have to buy the pamphlet so that you can decipher what things you're looking at. This is ridiculous, and he offended, and he already paid for the Louvre prices to see the museum. He decided he just flounced off and went to the Champs-Elysees and says, "I'm not gonna." Uh, he went French shopping and left the museum and left the culture behind because he was offended that everything was in French. I was like, "You're in France. They do things the way they want to here." Um, do you have a large Marc Jacobs tote and canvas? I do not. I do have a medium. Gracias. I I am so hungover from all that still there. Oh, Winnie, we are turning Jackie's channel into Telemundo. Okay, so I don't mind Telemundo. I just can't. I don't understand. I've taken Spanish 3 times, guys. 3 times. I am awful at Spanish. I can kind of know some of it, and it's because I didn't have any Spanish speaking friends, so I can recognize a lot of it. I can understand some of it, but oh my gosh, in Texas is Spanglish, and it's very fast Spanglish. And when you take Spanish classes, it's Castilian Spanish. It's like, oh, mm, no, yes, I have one extra bag in there. I'm gonna add another one. It just takes so long to sit down and do all the photos and then list it. It takes me about probably 30 minutes per listing between getting all the bags or getting all the pictures and then sitting there and loading them all up. It's not the loading process itself, it's the um putting all the descriptors in there and then going through the listings and then going live. So I just haven't done it. I do have more bags to sell. There's a Coach bag I need to sell. I think I showed it to you. It's a Field Tote 30 in blue and navy. You're like, Jackie, why are you getting rid of this navy? It's because I'm honestly trying to get rid of all of my CC monogram. That's the truth. Mm. Too many slabs and hot. Oh, for the Telemundo? Mm. So, when I will go back to Paris again just to go to the Louvre. Um, I don't really like the rest of Paris. It's pretty. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the architecture is gorgeous. I have a cousin that's been living there for over 20 some odd years. It'd be great to go see him again. Um, but if I have to go somewhere, um, it's not my first choice of visiting places. I would really rather just go to England. I've never been there, unless you count the airport. And I have a friend. I want to go visit my friend. I care about the people more than the places. So I'd rather go. If I had a friend in France, maybe I'd go to France. But I have a cousin. That's family. That's different. So like, I don't really want to go. They're just gonna see me because they feel obligated to see me, not because they want to see me. Whereas if I go someplace that has friends, we want to see each other. Just stay in bed, Winnie. Don't get up. Angela, you were born in France. That's so cool. I love Paris. It's always so crowded that it's only my yeah, it is very crowded. That's the complaint. Um, I don't mind it when I've been there. I've been there many times. It's my mom's favorite place, so she always wants us to go. And we live next to Belgium, and she's Danish, so we would fly there. And I had when I graduated college, I went to go visit my mom before I started working, and she took me to Paris for 2 days. We went with friends. My mother was living in Norway at the time, and she had befriended some Vietnamese market owners, and they were going to this huge food thing that was in Paris. So we all went with them because they had never done this type of trip, and they just wanted to have companions, traveling companions, and we went. And I went to this huge food thing. Oh, what a nightmare! Spending a day of your vacation in a big food marketing thing, it's fun, but at the same time, it's ugh. And honestly, what really was the best, we stayed in the part of, Paris that was more catered to the Vietnamese, and, we were in a Vietnamese hotel, and by being in that environment, we ran into a provider because he was there for the same convention, didn't meet him at the convention, and the friends ended up making a great connection because they have to import foods into Norway from Vietnam. So the thing about Paris though, because Europe, the landmass is Eurasia, um, foods coming from Asia are fresh and really good. So the best Vietnamese food I've ever had in my life in Paris. I okay, Winnie, when I saw that LV Millicene was coming out with it, they're coming out with the Millicene, I'm like, oh dear. First of all, we know probably that Meredith is going to get one because she already has one. And Winnie, I thought about you immediately. Like, Winnie's going to want that. But how much is that bag, Winnie? Have you put that Dempsey up for sale yet? No, but wait, I don't have the Dempsey. I have a Field Tote and I do have a Dempsey. I haven't put it up for sale yet. Um, where did I put it? I'll have to find it. I have a Dempsey and a Field Tote. Both are going to be going up for sale. I might if guys, anything I have for sale, if you want to buy them, not off Poshmark, you just through me, that's fine too. Um, if I have anything you're looking at, just let me know. I'm more than likely willing to part with it, unless it's a Ricky, and then heck no. Um, hopefully I can go to Barcelona this year. Just want to stop and eat, shop and eat. I've never been to Barcelona. I've always wanted to go to Portugal though. Winnie, beware that bag has had a lot of Really? Wait a minute, isn't that the extreme, awesome, most amazing creme de la creme bag? That'll be the Millicene or whatever? We can find one cheap. Wait, what? $10,000. Okay, it costs more than my car. It's still a cow, okay, guys? It's still from a cow. 10 grand, it better be from a crocodile, is all I'm saying. Hey, 5 grand on eBay? That's pretty good. I mean, if it starts at 10 grand. Yeah, but isn't that like the super delicate, like, actually, wasn't that goat leather not? not cow. I don't remember. I can't remember. Um, Something with the stitching. Let's go on a trip with all that money, right? I'm not buying nothing but dreaming. Hey, I dream too. I'm dreaming. I have Ricky dreams in my head, guys. Um, like I know that eventually I'll get over the Ricky craze. I'm not there yet. I'm still in love. We're still in love. We're not out of love yet. Um, oh, actually, speaking of dreams, Dream On. I was listening to Aerosmith singing Dream On in the Pantheon? Pantheon? Can't remember. In Italy. Pretty cool. Listen to a 80s rock song with a full orchestra. Good morning, Maria. We're just hanging out, having tea. I'm having tea. Um, I told Travis last night to buy me an LV Petite Mall in Croc for my anniversary. Aw, when is your anniversary? Okay, what did Travis say about which and what color Croc? I want to know. Hmm. My mom said, if wishes were horses, we'd ride till we die. May 25th. Oh, that's so awesome. Um, hey, if everything goes as schedule, I'll be seeing you the week after. Oh yeah. What size Dempsey are you looking for though? I have one, it's a smaller version. Yeah, yeah, I have a Dempsey and if you'll yeah, I will totally I will send you a yeah before I list it. And then if you want it, um we can work it out, no worries. I don't care for what color he said. Why don't we open birthday presents? Yeah! Why don't we open birthday presents first? Oh my god, that's hilarious. I love that. Travis is awesome. Oh, okay, mine's the 31st. I can't remember. Am I on my 17th anniversary or 18th? I should remember these things, right? If I was married in 2007, I don't, a long ass time. Hmm. Oh. Oh, she was in really early. Um, she's just been a little quiet, and I think is Montana native still here? Maybe she's not. She texts me 18th anniversary. Yeah, awesome. Um, MT native of Montana texts me. She was on our live yesterday, and then as she was settling to enjoy the live, her Wi-Fi went out, and she was like, "No, oh, that's the worst." Um, Winnie, no anniversary birthday isn't until turkey. Oh, really? Turkey time? Turkey time. My third wedding was during Thanksgiving. So I got married at JP in September. We got married in the church in October, and we got married in the church again in front of my American family in November. So I have three anniversaries, but I actually only celebrate October 6th because that's the one we got married to. That was the original date I wanted to be married. And I picked the date because that was my grandmother's birthday. And it was the same day my parents married, even though they divorced, but they married on the same day of my grandmother's birthday. So dad could remember his anniversary or else he never would remember. Yeah, he married his wife on the day of his mother's birthday. I'm not sure who was more insulted, the mother or the wife. When you don't delete it, I like seeing real people on social media and you look, oh yeah, I loved your photo. No, 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 that was a great photo, Winnie. Um, that's also, guys, that's also why I don't wear a lot of makeup. Okay, I wear no makeup. I'm wearing lipstick. I bought all this makeup at Christmas, and I told myself, Jackie, you're gonna wear makeup, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, I didn't wear it. I haven't worn it. Okay, next Christmas, no more buying a bunch of makeup because I don't wear it. I wear lipstick, and it's because if I get used to myself wearing foundation and actual wearing makeup, I don't like the way I look. I start thinking the way I look with makeup is normal, and the way I look without makeup is not normal. So, and as I put lipstick on, this is actually kind of a fun lipstick. It smells like chocolate, so it's cocoa scented, which normally irritates me because I don't like fragrances, but somehow. chocolate fragrance lipstick reminds me of my childhood because I think every woman of a generation grew up with lip smackers, and it's like just like strawberry or watermelon lip gloss, you know? Um, oh, thank you. I was high. I'm so sorry you're feeling bad. I am new to this bag collecting, and most of the bags are Coach, but I use my Marc Jacob totes. Yeah, well, Coach is tried and true. Coaches are is there's nothing wrong with Coach. Coach bags are awesome. I have a fair amount of them. Um, um, I have no idea what Bonnie Bell is. Mm. Maria says for Phil and I, oh, 20-year anniversary. That's awesome. Um, Craig says, "Hey, for all you ladies in here, donate all of your old makeup and work attire to battered women's charity, and they will help them secure job." Well, that's cool. I can do that. And yeah, the chapstick, lip smackers, kissing potion. Hey, Chi, good morning. I liked your Portland leather goods haul. I always like watching your totes. You have the coolest totes, and I like how much you like your Portland leather goods, and you keep buying them. That you know, you said that you know what box it is by like the weight of the box. I got a Coach bag coming today. Can't wait to post office this. Angela, what bag did you get? Mm. Thank you. I'm loving your Ralph. Oh, I do too. Oh, those Ralph Lauren bags are my favorite. Oh, and you know what, guys? I was looking on my live the night before, and yeah, you're right. You can't get to my live chats. I don't know. I set the settings to where they should show, and I'm like, okay, I have no idea why YouTube is saying you can't see the live chats. Um, I love Ralph Lauren bags. Love them. I used to love Avon chapstick, especially strawberry and bubblegum. This says Miss Jilly. I have some Coach prices, but pieces, but not much. Cheapy outlet. I love cheapy outlet. I'll say here's the thing, Angela. I really like the Coach outlet, and that's why I'm mad that I spent a fortune on the Surf and Mint when I thought it was never come. I didn't realize they were going to release the same collection at outlet with the same pattern, or else I never would have bought the one. And that's why I got angry. It's like if I'm gonna buy something from your boutique at so many X dollars and then 10 months later you put it out and the outlet, why did I buy it at the boutique if it's the same print? Now if they change the print, same collaboration, different print, fine. But their justification is it's a different bag. I'm like, I love the Rowan. The Rowan is an outlet only bag. The Morgan is an outlet only bag. I like those more than I like your retail bags because at least they're more consistent. You know, they keep changing their retail bags. You can't, I mean, other than the Rogue and the Tabby, everything else changes. They keep changing their totes. I don't think they even have the field tote anymore. They changed the tote to a new tote now. Um, and I hate the fact that like Coach Ryder, which was a boutique line bag, they redid and made into an outlet bag called the Coach Millie. But then, unless you know that, how would you know that? Unless you own the Ryder, you wouldn't know that the Millie was a version of the Ryder bag. You know, and they do this all the time. You know, you pretty much have to be a Coach expert. Yes, I love the Coach Dempsey. I have the Dempsey and the Field Tote. I have them both, and they're both beautiful bags. I have both the Rowan and Rowan. Yeah. Mhm. Yep. Or the Morgan and the Rowan. Yeah. I like the Morgan shoulder bag more than the Morgan top handle bag, but the Morgan is like a $200 bag now. I'm like, no, no, sir. And the Rowan is like 125 on sale, like super sale, like 200 guys. Um, okay, where is it? For those who missed yesterday's live, I don't know if you saw this, my $36 off Poshmark Reed Karkoff bag. Why am I spending $135 for a 70% off outlet Coach Rowan? $36 pre-love, beautiful bag, boxer bag, the bag that originally cost $2,000. I got for $36 just because the company's no longer being produced It's like, guys, I am fully into the pre-love, reloved, 2024, like entrenched. I have not bought a brand new from store item yet. Everything has been coming from Poshmark, Mercari, eBay. Nothing has come out of Macy's or Dillard's or Coach. Actually, I do think I did buy a couple Doonies from the outlet, but like in January. Yeah, this bag was a find. It was a steal. I feel like I robbed them. I literally feel like I robbed the people who sold this bag. And it's because this brand has Reed Karkoff or Reed. So the Reed that looks like this but made out of faux leather, or the Reed Karkoff that looks like this is made out of Vachetta leather, and is the upline. So this is the most amazing bag. Why would I spend? I mean, I've just changed my attitude when it comes to buying stuff. It also helps that I have a huge collection. I have a huge collection. And when you have a huge collection, it's easy to say, I'm not going to buy this or I'm not going to buy that because I have a lot of it. I have like 4 or 5 Rowans. I don't have the Morgan, but I have tons of bags. So I can't sit here and say, oh, well, I'll never buy this or you shouldn't buy that. Like, buy whatever you want. But at the same time, I'm not. I'm just not. Um, most people in the real world can't tell what bag let me see. Most people in the real world can't tell what bags are. Oh no, they can't. People don't. They see MK Coach. They don't know if it's an outlet or retail. They have no idea. That the differences are minute. The differences are in the feel of the bag, the use of the bag, the liner. No one sees the liner but the person using the bag. Nobody's looking at the edge coating but the person wearing the bag. Nobody is, they see a coach as coach as coach. You know, they don't care. They don't care if it's an up line, down line, left line. They don't care if it's made for factory. They see, oh, that's an American brand. That's a brand I know. How I look at branding, like Coach, Michael Kors, Kate Spade, those monikers, those brands give me a baseline for minimum standard of quality. And I don't mean that the quality of the bag is a minimum standard. What I'm saying is by buying those brands, I know the level of quality each one of those brands represent. So if I buy a pre-loved bag that's Coach, I have a good idea what that means. If I buy a pre-loved bag that's Banana Republic, I have a good idea what that means. Whereas it's just a benchmark of, okay, if I buy this bag and I know it's Sambano, well, I know it's vegan leather. I know how much they retail for. I know how much they should resell for. No, I'm not spending $100 on a Sambano bag. If I'm buying a Rogue, I know how much Rogues sell new. They're $600. But used and pre-loved, you better believe I'm only spending 200. I am not buying a Rogue on the relove pre-love market for more than 200, 250 because I'm telling you, the standard of the Rogue, although they're beautiful, they don't wear well. They do not stand the test of time. They will look beat up. They will look scuffed. They will look marred. They are not going to be pristine in 5 years. The Coach Rogue is not, if you use your Rogue, it's going to wear, you know, and maybe that's what Coach wants, you know. Um, let's see. I'm gonna catch up some chats real quick. I wear a Chanel, no compliments. I wear a Coach, I get, oh yeah, but it's because people recognize Coach is ubiquitous. Coach is, people know Coach. If you wear Calvin Klein Coach, people will know Michael Kors. People will know. Now they're not gonna say I like your bag if you're wearing like a Liz Claiborne, but they're gonna say it if you wear a Coach bag. I am a Dempsey tote lady, says D. Maria says, um, what's going to be your bag of the day, Jackie? I'll pull it up in a minute. eBay scares me. It scares. I'm gonna get duped. Oh yeah, I've been duped. It's happened. It's gonna happen. Oh, and did I miss the unboxing this morning? No unboxing this morning. I know, right? Dempsey. Totes have more pockets. That's true. Winnie says Angel less than 500 is very possible. I bought an LV um, tie last year and it was fake. Yep, that's yeah. Craig says I've often thought of adding the Coach field tote 40, but never had because I had an LV. Oh yeah, if you have on the go, you don't really need a field tote, and plus the field tote is unless you want a lighter weight 40, because I think the 40 is lighter. Oh, never buy a Sambano except for, oh yeah, no, Winnie. I've only bought Sambanos from Winnie or from the actual vendor. Um, no ma'am, Rogue 30 is okay, the Rogue 30 is $1,000 now. Don't do it. I love my field tote. I got the puffy leather one. Angela, I have a Rogue 20 I bought pre-loved. I love the cash and tote. I only bought the one I bought that. Oh my God, I love that tote. Yep, is your favorite bag, Winnie. Sambano over here stealing. Oh yeah, they are. Of course they are. They do. Sylvana's doing it, and they're doing it for cheap, guys. Yeah, that the pollen oon or whatever, the first bag I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I was like, Sylvano, I see what you're doing. Tan, not ran. Oh, my on the go GM is forever sitting on my shelf. It's because it's heavy, right? Karen. Oh, hey Karen. Hi, I have your bag. I love your bag chit chat. What are your thoughts on Patricia Nash bags? I just bought a beautiful all tooled leather bag with roses. I think they seem like good quality. I'm trying to catch up on chats and I will answer your questions. Use my promo. Okay, I'm caught up. So Maria, my bag of the day is this awesome Longchamp. This is a vintagey Longchamp. It's leather lined, and they have one if you like this style on the Real Real for 185 in black. My question, Karen, my answer to you is I love Patricia Nash, but it's mid-tier, less than mid-tier in quality. Um, what do I mean by that? Um, I think the bags are gorgeous. This is an older version. This is a stamped leather. This is not the tooled leather. There's every line and product line. It depends on the style, the products used. There's some Nash that's better than some other Patricia Nash. In general, the quality of Patricia Nash is really good. My dislike for the Patricia Nash comes into the lining. Now, some people love this lining. I do not love this lining. This is not my favorite lining. This lining kind of bothers me, but that's fine. It's just the whole things, right? So I like the exterior. Now, this one I bought from Melissa's Corner from her vlog sale. So this is something she had in the back of her closet, and I love it. Um, oh my God, that's the same bag as the Nomad LV in the same design. Oh, hey, the Longchamp? Wait, this one, Winnie? This is the Longchamp. This is the same. Craig found this for me, guys, and Dawn Loves Couture have. I think she has the exact same one. Um, this bag has the same setup as the inside of like the same as the Bolide, and Craig knows I love the Bolide, so he was like, Jackie, I found this. So he found this for me, and I bought this a month ago. I don't know. If I actually sat here and tallied up every bag I bought because Craig shared a listing with me, my husband would say we're not allowed to be friends. As James Jam says, her husband's list, Craig would be number one on James's list. Like, no more communication for you. I think Craig is right actually over my sister now and my shopping partner. My husband hates it when I go shopping with my twin. Um, thank you for answering me. I think I agree about the lining. Yes, I hate the lining. But I love there's some of you have to look at the type of leather. Now, the tooled leather, I do have tooled leather from them. I think it's beautiful. I love tooled leather. And the leather they use with the tooling bags is thicker. So I think the tooled leather bags are a nicer bag than their standard Patricia Nash bags. But Patricia Nash on the relove market all day long, left and right, 20, 30 bucks, 40 bucks. Get it. Oh, the Nomad Locket. That's cool. Dee says, my Dempsey 40 is my ride and die work tote. I have 3 years old and I'm still looks new. I have two, well, no, I have 140 and Dempsey 40 and one field tote 40. Both of them are used for my stitching projects. Actually, I will pull out my 40 for you. Um, this is my 40, and this is why I didn't buy the denim 40 or the field tote 40 that went on sale went on the reserved for I think a few people bought it and I really wanted it, but I had this one and I've had this one for years. I bought this out of outlet before I had a YouTube channel. I love the rainbow strap. I'm LG. I can't remember all the initials, but I'm Pride supporter. So every time I have a chance to put on a rainbow in any way, shape, or form, I do. And So when I that is one thing I will buy from Coach. I will buy a Pride piece every year, whether it's from outlet or from boutique. I will buy Pride. I like the Coach Pride collection, although I think they call it the Rainbow now more than the Pride collection, um, more than the Kate Spade or Michael Kors or anybody LGBTQ plus. So many letters. LGBTQ plus. Okay, I'm gonna remember this. Some days it's gonna roll right off my tongue, but I'm totally this is one of my favorite bags. And what's in here is this makes me laugh, guys. Um this is this is a purse, guys. This is a clutch. This is a clutch. And what is in my clutch is one of my stitching projects I haven't done. And in the stitching in here, let me show you what's in this bag. This is why I have so many bags. This is what started my bags problem, and I have had this bag problem my whole life. So what's in here also is all the stuff that goes with this. So this is all the thread I need to finish to actually work on this project. So what I should do is just throw this in my other bag. This is why I also have big bags. Is I used to just throw a little bag into my bigger bags and take my little projects with me. Um, I, I think I like to think of myself as Michael's mom, Debbie. Coach had a short rainbow bag chain on. I know, and I wanted it, but it was $80, and that was on sale. That was on sale. I'm like, no, no, I'm not going to buy a leather chain just to decorate my bags. But let me show you what else is in here because this is from the San Antonio Shoe Company. I always look for their stuff. Um, this is also from this is another leather clutch from the San Antonio Shoe Company. What bothers me about the Dempsey and Field Tote is the flat handles. Yes, it would be better if it's a rolled handle. I think there's a new version of the tote that just came out, and this is wool for another. I have no idea what project. This is from the San Antonio Shoe Company. It's a leather clutch. Um, in here, this is what made me laugh, guys. Um, my Python. Well, it might not be Python. I think it's just snakeskin. My snakeskin clutch, just thrown in here again. Okay, fine, fine. I'll check your text. Okay, Winnie, Winnie. Good Lord. What am I missing? Oh, okay. You're showing me the locket, caramel locket. That's really pretty, guys. This is what Winnie was talking about. That's a beautiful bag. Mm. I'm leather clutch obsessed right now. The bigger, the better. Yeah. So this is what made me laugh when I opened this tote because I was like, I forgot this was in here. And what's in here? Thread. And I think this is just I pulled this for a specific project, and I don't. It's probably in here. Um, so I have to say I need to label more. But this is legitimate, guys. This is a snakeskin bag that I just toss in my other tote. Um, I buy pouches like this just for my stitching projects. And then let's see what else do I have in here. I have headphones. I have more yarn. This is an actual stitching. I got this from I Love Llamas and Gnomes. So this is actually a llama because llamas have the long banana ears. Alpacas have the shorter ears. So this is a embroidered pouch. So that's what I have in here. And then I have like another tapestry that I haven't stitched yet. And randomness. I have randomness. Um, Here's one that's partially. I've been working on this poor thing for I can't tell you how many years I've been stitching this. Um, I actually think this one goes with the snakeskin. Um, I've been working on this for years and years. I just off and on. I should just sit down and finish it. My sister wants it when I finish it. She takes all my canvases. I just stitch them. This is what I used to do before YouTube and before I had a shopping addiction. I had a craft addiction. I would sit and stitch and listen to audiobooks, and I just because of my arm, I stopped doing it. I have thousands, thousands of dollars in needlepoint. My bag collection, yeah, we don't admit it. We don't like well, okay, I'm just admitting it to you guys. Um, but I have several canvases that are like $400 canvases. It's like but the thing is when you do a canvas like that, it might take me 5 years to finish stitching that. So I justified it because I didn't buy a ton of $400 canvases, but it would take me so long to finish one that it made sense to just, buy them um but when my arm had surgery and I couldn't actually extend to do the pulling motion, now I know I need to actually start stitching because there's going to become a point in time I won't be able to see or I won't be able to do it, physically do it. So I need to just go through my collection and either divest myself of it or just sit down and do some work. Um, so let me see. What am I missing? Check your text. Okay, I had to delete it from my cart. I knew the denim collection was coming. Yes, Miss Jelly. But this is denim outlet from like 3 or 4 years ago, guys. This is what I'm saying. The denim outlet collection is coming too. So they did a black denim boutique, black denim outlet. They're now doing a current denim drop on the boutique. They're gonna come out with an outlet unless they change the spots on their coat. They're gonna do another drop, and they'll get a Dempsey 40. You know. So let me catch up on the texts. I'm a leather clutch obsessed right now, says Birkin Boy. What clutch are you looking at? I want to know. Um, let's see. Oh, I like that bag on Jackie's. Oh yeah, that's the one that I showed you. That's the locket, the one that Winnie found. That's actually a really good price, by the way, Winnie. I just needed your agreement to buy it. Winnie, you need a BB size in that Nomad locket. Angel, that bag is awesome. Winnie, what's the name of that bag? Oh my God, Craig, make me look at it. Um, Louis Vuitton Nomad locket found on eBay. Yes. Jackie, I'm going to kick your. Oh, okay. So I'm a little behind the chat. So he opened up his birthday gift. He gave me, I guess I gave him, see, he told me he said to everybody in the chat that you wanted an Hermes or Ralph Lauren or, LV. And I said, open up your box. Um, it's like anywhere from 5 to 700. Those are so cool, Jackie. Craig, you deserve it. Um, Winnie, if I'll see if you can find some old, send it to you. It's rare. So sweet. Winnie, thank you, Jackie. Thanks. You're my best friend. The girl could have you. Well, it's here's the thing. Okay, what I sent Craig, guys, and I'm gonna go fast forward on this. Hey, Frozen Life. Hey, Saya. Is what I sent Craig. Okay, so I sent him a tote. Now, this is the not friend moment. So when he was on Van Island, I had bought this tote. I said, "Hey, look what I bought." He goes, "Oh, I had that on on my wish. Oh, I hearted it. I'm like, wait, what? And then when I got the tote, I was like, this is such a Craig tote. It's such a Craig tote because every time I looked at it, if you've seen Craig's Instagram posts, you know he has like the best knitwear and he has the best earth tones. He's very stylish. We all know Craig, right? So when kept looking at this tote, like this is such a Craig tote, and so for his like I was already gonna send it to him for his birthday because I knew it was his birthday, and then the other bag I threw in there was a bag he also picked out. So it's not like it was a surprise. It's just a surprise to him. He didn't know he was getting it. Oh, it's so funny. This is the best. This is the best fun. This is the best fun. Um, but she's gonna come, Miss Jelly. Craig's coming going live with Winnie on Tuesday, and then he's going live with me next Friday. So he'll show you the bags, guys. Um, but it's too early right now for him to come live. No, but Craig, what I was really excited to send you was actually the card. I sent him a card. It was such a cool card. Like, now this is the card I want to get when I turn 50, you know? Um, so I'm just happy, and I did tell him to actually, Winnie, that bag on eBay that you sent, that's a really beautiful bag. The Nomad Locket can Oh, Saya, I don't know if you saw yesterday if you were still here, um, but my new bag I got. Saya, are you still here? Look at this bag. And Saya, I don't know. I hope you're feeling better. Um, I'm dead. That card is so good. Right? The card is like, I saw that card and I kept thinking, please let this be the right year. Because I remember you told me, but I wasn't positive. I'm like, okay, if it's in the right decade, I'm good. Because you're like, so anyway, Saya, I don't know if you're still here, but look at this. Look at this. I got this is the Reed Karkoff boxer bag. I got it off Poshmark for $36 with tax and shipping. I know. I robbed them. I robbed them. I don't think they know what they had, to be honest. Because if you look on Poshmark, it is like a sea of listings for Reed Karkoff bags. Yeah, bring the card. Yeah, woohoo! So this bag, I love this bag. I wanted to use it today because look at how perfect it goes with my shirt. But it might rain. So Craig says don't use this if it might rain. Although the weather report said sunny, but then I'm like, I don't know if I trust the weather report right now. Oh, let me put that there. Cards are often my favorite part of a gift. I love shopping for cards and writing through thought of messages I have. I didn't actually write a message on his. I was in a rush when I packed out all that stuff, but normally I do. Normally I write like sappy, emotional, you know. Yeah. The cards are my favorite part too. I used to send my grandmother a card every week, because w- when you're older, you don't get a lot of mail, and when you do, it's spam. Like, well, junk mail, you know? So I always liked sending her cards, and then um I sent one forever and ever. And now I purposely try to send cards to people because everybody gets, when it comes to paper mail, we all get the same junk. Like, how many, like, no, I don't want your credit card. No, I don't want your accidental life insurance, whatever. No, you know, it's like if I get anything in the mail that has anybody's handwriting on it, I'm like, oh my goodness, someone wrote me something. It's like gold, gold, people. Last year, this past Christmas was the first time I actually wrote Christmas cards in like years. And because after my dad had died, I just didn't write anything because he had died during the holidays. And um, guys, if anyone is looking at Reed Karkoff bags, make sure the inside text is Reed Karkoff, not Reed. That's the key. It has to say Reed Karkoff. If it just says Reed, it's junk. And I think that's why that one was priced so low, is that when you look on you will see Reed bags priced at $10 to $500. And you're like, what's the difference? Well, some of them are not. The Reed line is their diffusion line, and the Reed Karkoff line is the branded line. That's no longer in, business. Handwriting cards are priceless. Oh yeah, I still tear up. I have to make myself not hoard them. Like I have to make. I'll still come across things that my grandmother wrote or my grandfather had a knack of writing in texts and books as inscriptions and yeah those and I have some of my dad's handwriting and I still cry. It's like oh, you know you are right. I need to write more cards. Yeah, cards. I mean, even if just say, "Hey, I'm thinking of you." It doesn't have to be for a birthday. I actually look for cards that don't have birthday or messages in them. Like they're just really cool, funny cards or just thinking of you cards. I love the just thinking of you cards, and I'll send them out. But postage now it's like 50 cents or something per card, and that's for domestic. And sometimes cards, you have to be careful what type of card you send. Sometimes they're too heavy; they'll cost more. Like the global. I always used to send a card to my mother. My mom always got mad. She goes, don't send me cards. I'm like, well, don't you want to get a Christmas card at Christmas? And she's like, yes, but it's expensive. I'm like, yes, but it's cheaper than a flight. It's only a couple dollars, Never pay over 300 for a Reed Karkoff bag. And at 300, they need to look at the brand. It needs to look brand new. Yes, absolutely brand new. I agree. Um, I'm now looking at that, thinking about that locket bag, but no, 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 Jackie, I have this. This is my version of the bullied. This is my version of the bullied. So I'm gonna be really happy with this one. One day I'd like to see a bullied, just to see one. I would love to see one in jean because that's the color I love. But I'm happy with this one. And I keep telling myself that till I stop compulsively purchasing things. Um, I have my phone just buzzed at me. Um, wait, 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 wait. We found one for 550. Not Winnie, you're not buying bags. Hmm. I had I hand deliver my wedding invitations because they were heavy. I did a drive by. Yeah. Yeah, but when you hand deliver them, you can't just put them in post box. You actually have to take them. It's illegal to put post in the post box that isn't paid. Like you just can't physically if you still have a place that has an actual walk-up post box, not a group cluster box. Um So I just got an exclusive offer on Mercari to purchase a Coach Rogue 1941 36, which is a good size, by the way, for $400. No, thank you, ma'am. I'm not buying that. Some people want to sell I mean, the T Rose Rogues, the ones that are really. Thank you for whoever is liking my posts on Mercari. By the way, every interaction is a good interaction, especially on the selling posts. Even if you don't buy my bags, if you could just go click and then say like and share, that would be amazing. Um, I have an offer. Someone made me an offer. Um, that's my new way of shopping. If it's a color and style I already have, I just move on. I don't need 10 brown totes. No, I don't. Okay, I can't say that with my blue bags, but I'm getting better about my blue bags. I may have broken the law, Jackie. What did you do, Miss Jelly? Um, oh, the offer they sent me was $600 for a Ricky, a soft Ricky. And this one's hard to pass up. It's green. It's hunter green. It's so pretty. It's hunter green with a bright orange interior. Let me show you. That's the interior. And actually, this software has picture in picture if I can learn how to do it. And I know it doesn't look green, but that's hunter green. It's like not hunter, not bright green, more of an olive, but dark, dark, deep green. It's a beautiful green. I know, Craig. I know. I can't spend $600. I can't even do $600 on my payment plan. I have to pay. We have to board our dogs. We have senior vaccines and medical work happening. I'm not buying it, and I can't compete with my blue Ricky. If I buy another Ricky, it's going to either have to be a 27, a full Ricky, um, a 33 full Ricky or a shoulder Ricky. I'm not gonna repeat my soft Ricky. I have my blue soft Ricky and I have a gold soft Ricky. I do not need any more soft Rickies. No, I don't need anything, guys. I have to. Well, do you see the bountifulness behind me? I need nothing. I have plenty of everything. I have more than one of everything. Even James is laughing at me at my Disney sets collection. I got that offer too. It's really good condition. Yeah, it's a beautiful. Now, you probably already have a green Ricky. Um, all I have to say, Craig, is when you start downsizing your collection, keep all of the Rickies. Um, I don't know how you're gonna. I couldn't. I mean, I was talking to Craig that if I had to, like if I had to, I could come into this space and pick 50 bags and then get rid of the rest. It would be very painful and hard to do. Oh, you don't have that shade? Then get that shade. This is one of those, okay, it's like my blue bags. There's blue and there's blue. I can, as long as I'm not duplicating the exact same blue in the exact same style, I will buy it. So I have the Dooney blue in every different style I can find it in. And I still, like, when I say Dooney blue, the vintage, where are you, vintage bag? Mm, the Dooney blue. The classic Dooney blue. I will get this shade of blue in every blue I can, as long as I'm not repeating styles. As long as it's in a different style, I'll get it. I don't need it. I want it. I don't need it. No, you don't need it. Of course you don't need it. And don't buy it unless you're going to use it. I just sent you 3 bags. And I felt bad too because you were just talking about downsizing your collection. And here I am sending him 3 bags. It's like, hey, I know you like this tote. You know you need it. Like, okay. Like, you will not offend me, sir, if you rehome any of those bags because I know you have quite a few. Um, those will never leave me, dear. Oh well, then I hope you really love them. Hey, Mr. Watson. Mr. Watson had to come say hi. Um, it's I think James just got up. No, I think Milo just got up. Watson. Oh, the dogs. Um, hmm, hmm. Been talking for an hour and a half. It never feels that long until I look at the timer. I'm like, whoa, I've been here for an hour and a half. Um, but I think I need it. Milo. Yeah, he's Milo. Come here, boy. Milo. Milo. Come on. Come say hi. Hi, Milo. Milo. Oh, oh, poor you. Your nose, your allergies. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, no, that's snot on me now. No, I don't need snot on me. Poor baby. He has allergies, guys. No, no. Come on. Oh, if it's spring break this week. I like that long chump Jackie. It does remind me of the Bullied. I saw the Bullied. Caleb showed us. It was gorgeous. However, I have 3 Almas. That's all. Yeah, if you have an Alma, you know, the, thank you, Miss Jelly. Today is the start of my vacation week. Great. Why are you taking vacation on spring break week? Spring break. Are you going somewhere, Winnie? Wait a minute, Winnie, you're recovering from. Oh, my poor baby. Are you okay? Don't sneeze. Poor thing. You're not feeling well. He's on he's on a steroid. That's how bad his allergies are. So yeah, big breed dogs have issues. And his issues, any dog you see like this colorway, this type of color, is a recessive gene dog. So to get this type of coloring, and especially if you see them with the blue eyes, super recessive. And that means you have other issues. It's much better to get a mutt than it is to get a purebred dog just because of But yeah, he's on a steroid every day, and he has kidney disease, so he's 9, guys. His lifespan is only up until age 10. Only time I've seen Great Danes live to be 12 have been vets own them. So yeah, what a good boy you are, even if you put snot all over me. I love you anyway. Yeah, I know you're not feeling well. Poor baby. Um, Jackie, did you see Ricky? I got for no, 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 Frozen luxury? No, no, no. Wait, what? Frozen, did you send that via me? Let me look. Did you text me? Please text me. Did you send that? Send me a photo. What? Um, what Ricky did you buy for? No, you didn't send me. Oh, wow. What? Saya, Saya. Saya, all I wanted to know, so Saya, when you're up to filming again, I want the story behind your Birkin. I didn't get to watch you when you were in your men with bags. So I want to know, oh, I'm not in Caleb's Discord. That's why I am. How did you find a $57 Ricky? Was that like a private sale or something? DM me the pic, Saya. Um, I want to know how you got your orange Birkin, Saya. I saw your short and I'm like, that's such a pretty bag. And I thought it was funny that you threw in a Chanel flap into your what do you put in your Birkin? A Chanel, of course. Um, a $57 Ricky. I'm dead. Dead. No. I always take spring break a week, July 4th a week, fall break a week, and Christmas. Interesting. Um, it, today's okay, yeah. Ooh, okay. Yeah. So, yeah, the puppies are up, which means I think James is up somewhere over there. We do have things to get doing. It's about an hour and a half. Oh, I forgot to show you. I meant to show this last night and it totally um derailed. This is my next project bag. This is a crocodile. This is a cool bag. Nasaya, you might know something about this. I do not. Um, but this is if those who know shopping history, um, this is a made in France, especially for Macy's New York. Isn't that cool? Um, isn't that hey luxational? Isn't this the coolest thing? So this has been it's leather lined. I've already conditioned the interior. It was a little rough. The whole thing's a little rough. This is a project bag, guys. Um, yeah, D. Milo has old man disorder. He's drinking like a camel because of the steroid, but he's doing okay. He as long as he's feeling okay and he's comfortable, that's all we care about. He's living his golden years with us, um, as comfortably and as pampered as we can make it. Yeah. Um, okay, guys, everyone, I've had a great weekend and thanks for all the birthday wishes. I'm gonna say, but yes, happy birthday. Love that bag. Yes, okay, this is a project bag, so I have to do some repairs to it. It's splitting, the stitches have come out, and the leather is rot at the edge because it wasn't taken care of, guys. So it was probably stored, but age is age. This is probably like a 70-year-old bag. Um, so I'm gonna use adhesive. I actually trimmed away some of the interior interfacing that they used to hold the stitches, and then I'm gonna use an adhesive to glue the two sides together because this can't hold a stitch anymore. And then I'm going to glue and reinforce a little bit, and then I'll show you as I go along how I fix this because I'm going to use this bag. Um, Anyway, so this is what I wanted to show you guys was my cool little crocodile. I have my second crocodile. And I just wanted to show everybody. Anyway, I'm gonna get off because I have things to do. I have to go find birthday wrapping and get this ball rolling and get down to San Antonio, which is not close, and get the day started. Anyway, thank you everybody for hanging out with me. I'll try to do this again. This might become a Saturday thing, guys. I enjoy Saturday morning chats, and this is you get to see me in the morning, not just in the evening. So anyway, everybody have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday. And remember, Sunday is daylight savings time. Ew. But bye. Have a great weekend.